All right, today I want to talk about the circle of poverty. I'm going to use an example of what happened to me today. So I'm selling an iPhone 13 case, like a phone case, for $5. And the guy that wants it, he's talking with me on Facebook. He works at a Denny's restaurant, and we're making the logistics, we're figuring this deal out. He says, "Okay, I'm going to get an Uber and come over to your place after I'm done with my work." And I just thought, "Oh, like, let me give you some financial advice here. Like, what do you can't be taking an Uber back and forth to work. Who knows the story there, if he's like, suspended because he's has a DUI or whatever. But let's just assume that he cannot afford a car, because there's got to be people like that. So you take an Uber to work, you spend 15 bucks. You're working all day, 8 hours, let's say, you make 80 bucks. You spend $15 to get back home with your Uber. Now you only made 50 bucks. And guess what? You got to pay tax on that 80. So it's going to be disregarded that the 30, you're not going to get to deduct the 30 you spent on your Ubers. You got to pay tax on the 80. So let's say you pay 20%. So 10%, 8, $16 of tax there too. So my math is telling me $50 gross, $16 of tax taken out. I'm subtracting the 30 already. 50 minus 16 is only $34 made, when you could have had 80 minus 16 is 64, So anyways, and this is the circle of poverty. And so what happens is, you can't just go to Walmart, for example, and pick up your groceries and save the most money you can buying the cheapest groceries. You do dumb stuff like you buy a bag of chips at a gas station. You buy a pop at a gas station. You're desperate. All you can do is walk. And by the way, I've noticed these people that can only walk, they really don't walk that much. They pay for transportation too damn much, I think, too. It's like, it's not even cold out yet, guys. Like, save yourself a ton of money and just walk, man. But yeah, these people, it's just that circle of poverty, you know? When you're at the bottom, it costs money to be poor. It very much does. It's just really costs you to be poor. Don't have access to a car. And it's just a vicious cycle. So, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe and like.